animators are actors just behind the camera. That's it. This is the truth. We're all thinking we're actors, just nobody really recognizes us as an actors, unfortunately. But deep down, we are acting, aren't we? So paradox for animators. Animators focus on external in characterization and caricature, facial expression, body movement, and emotional reaction, etc. And the actors, by contrast, learn specifically not to focus on these things because they are results. You cannot act results, right? Well, we have a different approach, I would say. So how we approaching the acting, or let's say the performance, right? As an animator, or as you like really actor and you're acting with your own body. I think the most challenging part, if you are the character animator and you have a shot where you need to really use your acting skills, the tricky part is to understand what your body is doing, understand your emotional status, right? Combine all of this and the transition all of this understanding into 3D world, onto the 3D character, onto the model, which doesn't even exist physically. It's all in computer, right? So it's not alive, absolutely not. I think like even stop motion more alive than the computer animation, isn't it? So I think this is a very challenging part, and I think actors having much easier because they're acting with their own bodies. Whatever they're feeling, it's coming out on their faces straight away or whatever. So the little gestures, little sub moves, and so on, and they are not even thinking about it. They're just acting, and it's coming naturally. We, poor animators, we have to act well. We have to understand this acting, and also pick on all of them, like record for us what was it, what is to make our performance so dramatic or so funny. What is it? What can we take from what we've done and give it to our character in 3D? And I think this is the trickiest moment because you're not copying your video reference, right? It's not the rotoscoping job. There's so much more to that, and apart from that, that's not everyone can act as good and use their reference really great poses. Seriously, there's so many animators. They are very great actors in the mind, but not physically themselves. Yeah, it's also the difference. You can act in your mind a lot, and you can maybe understand more than you do with your body. Try to feel your character when you create animation, not just move it around according to the principles of animation. And how you understand your character depends on if you went through all the pre-production stuff, so through the Bible, they call it. So this is, each character has a sort of like a character Bible, where it's everything is about that character. It's they're talking about their fears, their happy moments, where they came from, what is the arc in development in this character through the film, where this character will end up, and so on. So it's a lot of pre-production. When you start working somewhere, you not start straight away animating. You have some time just to go through materials, through reference files, through this character Bibles, through pre-recorded, like maybe, or that's usually the voiceover is already there. So you watch the performance from the voice actors, which you need quite often combine with your performance. Yeah, you prepare yourself. You're not just get to work, they give you character, say there, sit down and start animating emotional shot. Never gonna happen. So you need to prepare yourself. You need to get into their skin. When you're animating something like this, the shot which is emotional and sad, you will not feel very happy probably for a while you're animating, because you are in the mood, you are in this world, you are in the feelings of this character. So like the actors, they have also sometimes they can't get out of the character. If they're especially method actors, they have after like a big, like the time, they're taking the time off to just to get out of this. Animators, you animate also the background characters. And you shouldn't take it like, oh yeah, well, they're in the background, they're not interesting. Yeah, they are, because you need to animate them. And if you're animating them with love and with understanding, what you like, with interest to this character, even if it's like secondary, maybe it has no storyline whatsoever. When you're animating, you just think, well, that might be like just had a, I don't know, has a tummy ache, this character. I don't know, like you get something interesting just in your mind. Dialogue doesn't give action on the part of the character. Thought drives the action. It's very important moment, I think. We see a lot and especially a lot in children television and all the series, like series with 1 million episodes, where the characters are talking like crazy, and the characters are talking every moment that they do, the looking, they do this anticipation and down, and on every word what they're saying, they do a little movement, and then they do the gesture. I am going now there, right? So all of this, it's awful. So this is why the change, the emotional change, this is what should lead your characters. It doesn't have to be subtle change. It could be big. It could be holding tears and then start crying very loudly, for example. So this is the moment I was bruised, like the emotions coming up. There's all of that. It's not. It's about what is happening inside your character, and this is why you need to understand your character. When a character is feeling one emotion and something happens to make the character feel something different in a shot, he needs to have a thought processing moment before the emotional change can happen. Without this moment, the acting will not appear to be spontaneous. So the moment, and it's again, this is all, even in our obstacle course, this change of timing through your scene is important, so that you don't have everything just on evenly spaced rhythm, no matter if your character is running or jumping or is just talking and having like a monologue or dialogue with someone. There is a change in timing, and before something will like this moment of the thinking, the thought process before character say something is very important.